Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So Nifty and Bank Nifty gave a super gap up today, okay? And then they are just making a pause, okay, now. So now let's try to see with the help of multi-time frame analysis, like what can we gauge from both Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow. And tomorrow is very important because of two or three things. So first thing is, okay, there's RBI policy tomorrow. So like at least till 10 or 10:30, try to avoid trading till 10:30 at least. Second thing, tomorrow we have the closing of the week. Okay, so depending on the close of the week, we try to calculate what can happen in the next week. So this is very important for us, for all the people who trade price. It's very crucial for us. And lastly, okay, please hit the like button because Nikita has been awesome in the last whole week and all her predictions have come correct. So please drop down a like button for Nikita because it will motivate her to come and share analysis more. So let's try to see how my analysis goes, okay, for today and tomorrow. So I'll take you to the Bank Nifty chart first and then we'll see weekly, daily, like 15. And same with Nifty, okay? So let's discuss the price, okay, since I was last there with you. So I remember properly, me telling you, this is a rectangle, okay? It broke out of the range, it came at it and it made a pin bar at the support of the rectangle and it's going up again, right? So since then our bias has been positive only. In fact, we've been predicting this bullish move like for quite some time now. And even in the last 2 weeks candles, okay, so this week what happened? We expected all these puts to go to zero, correct? So this is the benefit of multi-time frame analysis. It gives you basically, it tells you like which options could go to zero, right? So we are more concerned on the put side, don't care too much for the call side. So that's the first thing. Now this weekly chart, what might happen? I'll show you the things, okay, in 2 or 3 ways. The first method I told you, the rectangle one. Second one, okay, you can try to look at it this way. It's probably forming a W pattern, okay? W pattern means super bullish. After W, you should play like with a bullish bias itself. And if we get a closing above this level, okay, then it's superb for us, then because then we can start to play put sells even more aggressively. See, additionally, Nikki, what she did in her videos, she showed you this symmetrical triangle. Okay, so Nikita had discussed this symmetrical triangle and like we need tomorrow's candle to close above this. So then we can expect like big targets in Bank Nifty on the upside. Okay, so basically I told you why this week put sells were easy. What will happen like tomorrow if we close bullish, and basically there's a W pattern which will happen in the weekly time frame, which will really make Bank Nifty even more bullish. Okay, so keep an eye out. So multi-time frame analysis, a weekly time frame on Bank Nifty is telling us that it potentially can become very bullish. Now daily time frame, okay, now daily time frame, first thing first, let's discuss today's candle. Today's candle is a doji. Doji means indecision, okay, so no buyer or seller, we don't know who's winning now, correct? So let's like draw a line on the last resistance. So what I can see, it's like halting at the last resistance here, right? So what can happen? Either Bank Nifty can consolidate or it can go down, okay, slightly. But usually whenever a doji is formed, it's very apt to trade the high and low of the doji, correct? I think it will be easier if like the low of the doji breaks, because then the trade becomes easier just for like 1-2 days. Now I'll tell you why I'm saying that as well, because see, this is a rounding pattern. Okay, and the daily chart, last, like it's not making higher high, lower low, something like this. It's forming a round pattern. So this is like a cup, okay? So a cup and handle formation, mein there's another like sort of thing here, right? So isme what can happen? Market can consolidate for a few days, at least 1-2 days in this range, right? That then we'll be getting our cup and handle, and then that breakout we can trade properly. So me personally, I'm expecting like a pause. Let's see if it happens or not. It may not happen because there's an RBI policy tomorrow. So a movement can take place then, right? Additionally, this is the same point where on 16th January, after which we had a big gap down. So right, so whenever price comes down, touches there, so it will come down first. This is the second touch, okay? Now price can come down and wait like this. So let's see if it happens or not, okay? If it breaks out, we'll trade the breakout, okay? See, whenever like see on the 15-minute time frame, Bank Nifty had this rectangle sort of thing, okay? So it opened gap up, it just retested the rectangle and is going up. It's not actually that difficult, but I'll just tell you a general rule, okay? Whenever market gaps up, no, Like people troll on Twitter that, you know, after gap up market comes down, after gap down market goes up. But think about it logically. Like forget the trolling, okay? But if there's a buyer here, okay, in this candle, there's a buyer. So if he gets such a big gap up, what will he do? You tell me logically. 600-point move he's getting, and Bank Nifty is not moving since 3 days. Naturally, what they tend to do, because they're frustrated, they just book the profit, okay? This is always when this happens. On a gap up, people book profits. So then market tries to come down. And whoever missed out on buying yesterday, they buy near the high and the close, okay? So in this zone, they'll come, market people will buy again, and then it will go up. So this is basically simple price. I'm denoting like how price works to you. So what we need tomorrow, we need market to go above the high of today, okay? Then we can start to buy more, and in this zone, we can avoid trading, okay? Non-directional people can trade in this zone, the current day's range. Cool, so that was it for Bank Nifty. I'll cover more in the weekly analysis video as well. So this is Nifty, okay, in the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, it is like forming a doji kind of a thing. If we manage to close above the previous high, this will become really bullish then, okay? Because resistance ke upar close karega fir. So we need like this kind of a candle, okay? So tomorrow we have 1 day. So let's figure out what happens in Nifty tomorrow. If it closes strong, okay, then even the next week we can expect some like decent profits from the put selling positions. And one more thing, okay, like go like watch our video on support and resistance. Nikita has made a fantastic video on it. And if you guys do complete the likes aim on that video, we'll come out with the part 2. So like Nikki had given you homework yesterday. So please comment below my video that what was your answer as to why she told you to watch that video. She basically said in yesterday's video, go watch the support and resistance, like the video she made, and just tell why she is expecting an up move in the Dow Jones. Correct? So if you haven't done it yesterday, if you didn't see yesterday's video, comment below my video, okay, why you think she thinks an up move because of support and resistance. So let's come back to Nifty. Yeah, so tomorrow let's watch out for the closing of the weekly at 3:30 and see like how it forms. On the daily time frame, see this kind of pin bar is damn good for the buyers, okay? This means like any seller who tried to sell today, buyers overpowered him and they are closing near the highs, okay? So this is very good. For a seller, okay, for a seller, he should probably try and sell below today's low. So that becomes 22,300. Below 22,300, you can try to take some bearish positions in Nifty. Until that, try to trade with a positive bias or a neutral bias. Better to trade with a positive bias though. So let's see if we get a closing above today's high as well. It will be damn good if we get such Marubozu kind of a candle on the daily chart. And you know why this up move like was we could have like predicted, because see this cup and handle was forming in Nifty and then it's like making a pause, okay? So an up move is always likely to happen. That's why our bias was bullish. In fact, you know, few days ago, see when market was falling down, right at this zone, some people were like, I remember some comments, they are saying, अरे भाई call sell नाम की भी तो कोई चीज है, रोज क्या आप like put sell कर रहे हो. Simple market structure was there, okay? So it was making higher highs, and here also it made a higher high. Now people who don't read price properly, they'll miss out on this up move. You know, we captured it via put selling, we captured it via futures. So for us, it's not a problem, but you need to improve your knowledge. Like if you criticize us in the comments. So basically why I told that, because this kind of an up move, you can predict based on structure, and the structure of Nifty is pretty positive. Okay. So no sign of weakness through the structure of Nifty. See, because today's range is pretty big. Okay. I'm expecting the market to trade in this zone. So let's see if the market agrees to it or not. Okay. This rectangle, it's like coming back and then it's bouncing again, closing above the high of the rectangle. Okay, so what we'll try to do, above this high, today's high, we'll try to buy, and below today's low, we'll try to sell. Okay, simple. And in between, try to avoid at least till 10:30, 11. Okay, try to avoid positions because there's RBI policy. Market can move after that. Another reminder, because of that RBI policy, because a move can happen, it's very smart to risk very less tomorrow. Because if things go wrong, you at least lose a bit less. So let's see, we'll cover more of this, okay, in the weekly analysis video, and watch out for that because we'll cover the monthly time frame also in that, because even that tells us where the market is heading. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button if you like this video and derived some knowledge from it, and comment below what learning video you want in this week. Okay, We'll see you very soon, and thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.